For this video, we're going to be looking at number 34 from the 4-3 worksheet. Now for this problem, here's what we got. We got two monomials being multiplied. We got another two monomials being multiplied. And we got a subtraction sign in the middle. So the answer from these two is minus the answer from these two. Now remember, order of operations tells us we have to do the multiplication here and here before we can do this subtraction. So here's what we got. We got two monomials here. Remember, when we're multiplying monomials together, what we do is we take their coefficients and we multiply those first. So 3 times 4, that'll be the coefficient of the answer. Now we take our variables, in this case we have x's, and we have to figure out what exponent that should have on it. And the way we figure out the exponent that should have is we look at the exponents of the terms that we multiplied together. We had an x to the 5th here, and an x to the 1st there. There's a little imaginary 1, remember? And what do we do with those exponents to figure out what goes here? That's right, we add them. So we got a 5 plus a 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So we have 12x to the 6th power from that problem. Now I'm going to drop down my minus sign here. And I need to multiply these two monomials. First step, multiply their coefficients. 5 times 2 gives me 10. Second step, put our x down there and figure out what exponent that x should have. We look up here, we look at the exponents on the x's that got multiplied together. It was a x to the 3rd times an x to the 3rd, so a 3 plus a 3 gives me a 6. Now the last thing I need to do is check and see if I ended up with two like terms that can be combined. Remember, like terms are terms that have the same variables with the same exponents. And what I have is I have a term with an x to the 6th power and another term with an x to the 6th power. So yeah, those are like terms that I can combine. Now I have a minus sign here. If you want, you can go ahead and change that minus to add the opposite if that makes things easier for you. And now what we're looking at is 12x to the 6th plus negative 10x to the 6th. These 12 positives combine with these 10 negatives. These 10 negatives cancel out 10 of these positives, leaving 2x to the 6th.